Hey everyone, let's play with Cursor, and I got a cool project that I want to try. So this is going to be a recording of me adding a feature to this product of mine called Force Rank. And we're going to try out a bunch of Cursor hotness and see how it goes. So the core of the feature here is that the core of the feature here is that it helps to run it. So if we run our app, I will show you what this app does. Basically, so it's a way for you to ask a question. So you can ask, here's a simple question, and then you can give people choices to rank A, B, C, D. Then they can go in and vote. So this person has voted A, B, C, D. And then what it does is it lets you compare your votes to other people's votes here. And so in this example, we have perfect alignment between these two here. And so obviously the overall results are A, B, C, D. But what you can also do, obviously, if we could have less perfect alignment. If we submit it like this, it will use a complex algorithm to figure out the overall results. And that's the power of using Force Rank. This works particularly well using when you have a whole bunch of people and a whole bunch of choices. It actually uses we can get all into the ranking of how it does it. But what we want to add today, something I've always wanted to add, is a question of like, how well is your group aligned? Some sort of, you're 100% aligned, you're really not aligned, because sometimes we have a bigger, let me show you a real one, and that'll give us a bit of an idea of what this can look like. So let's say we look at, here's one I asked. So I actually asked a ton of people this, like, what is the biggest pain point that you have with Datadog, right? Is it custom metrics? Is it network monitoring? Is it which of these is what really hurts? And this came up as the overall one. You can see we had 42 responses here. And so the idea is you can go in and you can actually see the overall alignment, because you can see this is what people actually voted, right? Some people voted on some of them, some people voted on others. You can see the sort of color coding, but then you see the over the top ingested logs, custom metrics for these three people came up at the top. And anyway, so I want to get an idea, like, how much unanimity was there in these overall results? And that's what we're going to do today. So what we've got in the code is we have a starting point. I had wanted to add this at some point. And the idea was that in the report it was just the report presenter, I had done a sort of basic how aligned are they calculation. I'd gone over the choices here and tried to come up with a number to give you an alignment score. But it never quite did it. never quite worked. And so that I bailed out on the experiment. But now that we've got Cursor running, I say we give it another shot. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop in here and I'm just going to ask for what I want, and we're going to see what happens. So we're going to say, please it on the report show page. Let's try that and see where we go. All right, that's good. It found it. Uncomment to this section. I see this is not actually the right way to use the feature flag here, but that's fine. And let's see what it did to show. All right, if people don't have alignment. All right. Let's accept that and just see what happens. All right. I didn't get anything there. I think there probably isn't anything called alignment here. That's probably one of the problems. These should be the same one anyways. Oh, we didn't accept it. I see we have to go accept it. Yeah, whatever. Go for it. All right, that's why it didn't work. We didn't accept the things. Let's call this pre-enabled. Let's get a better name here. Feature alignment. Okay, and that actually is, and that's turned on true. Okay, great. So that is a feature that I have that actually exists. Let's make sure we're using the same one. Let's just ask it to do it. The feature in the Haml template. All right, good. Okay, that is now in there. Let's see. 88% aligned. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad. Let's vote. All right, let me do A, B, C, D. 100% aligned. That's good. And then if I vote, let me go backwards. D, C, B, A. C, no, that's not so good. A, B. A, B, C, D, C, B, A, 70% aligned. So that's not what we're looking for here. Okay, this begins our fun little project here. So I'm just going to say the alignment score for two different users, one who ranked things A, B, C, D, and the other D, C, B, A, is saying that it's 75% aligned, but it should really be 0% aligned. Can you help me with the calc alignment function and make that better so that comes out as a 0 for that case? All right, Kendall's Tau, I like it. So it's telling us what Kendall's Tau did. I know what that is from a previous life. Generally, it's going to rip through all of the... Okay, all right. What are you going to do, though? Ranking. Whoa, okay. Calc alignment responses. Kendall's Tau. Okay. Pause. Pause. All right. Well, whatever. Let's do it. Just your alignment score. All right, I like it. Great. Maybe this will work better. 0% aligned. Hell yeah. All right, let me vote again. All right, let me go A, B, D, C, so it's like close. All right, so 83, that's pretty good. 83%, we do seem pretty aligned there. All right, let's try a better question. Let's try a three-person question here. So on this one, I set A, B, C, E, D. And then locked is going to be E, D, C, B, A. So it's going this way. This one is A, B here. And what's this? A, B, C, D, E. All right. 33% aligned. That seems all right. Let's see if we... All right, let's go in and get both of these. Let's see, do some sort of smaller perturbations here. Let's go to the three-person question and vote. And let's do more E, D, C, A, B. That's close. And then with this first guy, let's do vote. Put E, D, C, B, A. So this should be pretty aligned. Oh, it is pretty aligned. 0 means completely misaligned. 100 means perfect alignment. Did a pretty good job with that. Okay. All right, I don't have any complaints so far, but this doesn't look good here. Make the I like typing. Make the formatting of the alignment box better. Give like a little chiclet or colored thing to categorize things as like low alignment, medium alignment, highly aligned, and pick some thresholds for that and make it more colorful, put it in a box. Try again. Sure, whatever, go for it. Alright, I like that, but it's still not pretty. What did you do? Mm, mm. Use Foundation 5.5 styles to put this in a box and make this look better. I'm gonna style this up. I know, I can't believe I'm using Foundation here. Whoop! Stop it! Don't. There we are. All right, good luck with that. Let's see what happened. Ooh. All right, group alignment 93. 0, completely misaligned. That's fun. All right, what happens if we misalign ourselves here? Let's vote. Or put something funky here. Medium alignment. All right. Yeah, that. Whoop. Matrix. Private. All right. Fix your bugs, buddy. I think it added in some privateness when it was making our changes here. Sure, whatever. All right. Oop, all by rank. No. Try again. Sometimes I do find it a little difficult to figure out exactly what changes it made in this last round. Public. Does seem weird that it's. I don't want to know what it's trying to do here. Oh, all right. So we still have that. Okay. Let's vote. All right. I want to make just a new question. Make sure that we're good. New queue, and it'll have a 1, 2, 3. Let's do them in order. Womp. Okay. Yeah, I think we have some issues here. And I want to try this too, because just down here we can say fix the use it. What did it even said? Oh, good God, I have no idea what it tried to do there. Okay, let's go back to composure. Maybe that was a bridge too far. I got. Find this error here. Nope, that's the no method error. There we go. Let me give it this to composer. All right, it's gonna fix that. Great. I don't want to show the group alignment when there's no group. We got no group. Don't. Yeah. Why am I typing as lame? Don't show the group alignment or say group alignment will appear when you have more votes. Yeah, do that second one. Show group alignment will appear when you have more votes and make it a small call out when there's only one or less than 2 responses. Okay, great. I guess I tell group alignment will appear. Yeah, okay. Let's see if that works. Let's go and invite somebody over to this. Here's our second user, and let's just give them, they rank 2. 3 or more responses. Why do I need 3? Silly. Give me group alignment even if there are only 2 users. All right. Why? I don't know why. The alignment wasn't calculated at all. Calc alignment. Fix this. Modify the report cost. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm fine. All right. Well, I don't know. That's what I wanted it to do. Just print out the error, but that did work. So we'll allow it. Are we putzing? I lost formatting here. What happened? Are you adding? What are you doing? Restart the 0. Apply all? Accept all. What are you up to? What are you up to, little buddy? Reset the composer. Let's reset the composer. Okay, when the voters only whoa, a nil comparison, the Schulz method. No, I don't think so. So Schulz is the method that we use to do the regular voting. Oh. Higher choice. I'm going to reject that. Sorry. No, the error is in the alignment Kendall tau code. All right, you know what? I'm feeling like we need some tests, is what I'm feeling. Common round inversions, a penalty for elements. I don't know where we're headed here. High alignment. Are we highly aligned? Let's see. Oh boy. Now we're getting... All right, let's do some tests. Add to the report test file some tests of this alignment calculation. I'd like to have a couple different instances of tests. Let's do, if we have 2 users each voting on 4 choices and they have the same ranking, they should get an 100% alignment. If they have opposite choices, they should have a 0% alignment. If one user has voted on 4 choices and the other has voted on the same top 2 choices, that should be 100% alignment. Let's start there and we can... It's a little noisy. Let's do a new terminal here and do some run the report test. I really like this because I'm bad at remembering terminal things from when I switch from language to language. Womp, womp, womp. Debug with the AI. I don't want to do this. You do this. This is why I ending up in the composer just all the time, because sometimes it's not clear to me. It feels like it just has so much more neutered. What did something get neutered? A neutered exception. User must exist, huh? Let's just try it again, see what happens. That makes sense. Whoa, that's a lot. What happened? What do you do? What do you do? Factory. No. I don't think this was a good thing. None of this looks like a good thing. I'm sure these things are defined someplace else and something. All right, we're not gonna have to pay attention, are we? You don't have to pay attention. What is the bug here? That seemed better. Now I don't know what happened. This will fail. Report. All right, great. That's what you're supposed to be doing. I think you modified the factory, you silly AI, and broke it. That's what I think happened. I think you broke it. Yep, sorted. All right. Hey, all right, that's good. I don't know that I love these tests. Totals. We got Sally. 100% alignment. We create a user. We get some choices. And they have 100% alignment. Oh, okay. I don't hate it. Let's do some 3-user tests just for fun. I'm glad that we have the sort of. I don't really know what I want them to do, but I just feel like we should do something with more than 2 users. Generate some tests that have 3 users, and generate one test that has 10 different users and 20 questions, and each of the 10 users picks things randomly and verify that the alignment is 50% alignment plus or minus. That'd be good, right? We should have something that shows that random alignment, because that our random thing is indeed random, and it is 50% and not like 0. What to do? Similar rankings, 67. Diverse rankings is 33. Great. Yeah, oh, good. Love it. Shuffle. 3 users having similar rankings. Expected 0.6 to be. Let's see. Choice 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 4. Let's see what it thinks. All right, so that was 0.77. I didn't know how to read this error message here. Ah, that was something. Okay. This should be the same every time. This doesn't. It's not that this is static here. So we should just. No, I think we should assert that it is 0.77 plus or minus 0.1 or something. This should be the same always, not a range, not a big range like you have there. All right, great. I don't like the way you wrote that, but isn't there the use the? I don't know. Use assert in delta for all of the tests here, rather than the thing where you have 2 different lines, assert alignment greater than and then a less than equal. Use the within delta for all of these. All right, let's test. Just make sure we're still good. I'm gonna start taking a look at like what it would mean to actually release this. All right. How are we feeling about the actual display of this thing? Group alignment. High alignment. Oh yeah, let's add a link. Let's add a link to the text box that shows group alignment and send it. So let's say calculated using Kendall's tau and do a link to the Wikipedia article on Kendall tau or something. What? Go away. What is this thing doing? Discard. Did you do it? accept. I feel like it did something. Group alignment requires. Do. These are the choices. Unable to calculate. How do points work? No, here we go. Add the link to the Wikipedia to this show Hamel page. Okay. All right. That works. All right, so now if we started thinking about how to actually release this, we set the alignment to a string sometimes. That's interesting. So that's in the report, and then in the show, features alignment. Oh boy, report alignment is a numeric, huh? Yikes. Having an error message here, and are we logging anything here? Logger error, okay. I would love a little bit more logging too, so that we understand what's happening and can look into it. I don't think we're getting much here. We're getting a lot of various, how much logging are we getting? All right, let's, yeah, come here. All right. Add some logging to the report that says how many users and what some of the details about the alignment calculation at a info debug level. I'm also curious about where user count, choice count. No, I don't need a debug alignment parameter and this whole calc alignment debug true thing. I would just like some regular old logger.debug or logger.info and then some information about this alignment calculation so I can see what kind of alignments are going by. Use structured logging. Also, I want to go and figure out where did you just delete all of the stuff? What did you do? Yeah, if we are deleting it, let's just delete it, huh? All right, let's see whether we have logger info. Max possible distance. Alignment 1. Okay, it's saying alignment on high alignment. Let's go back to one of our more complicated questions. Whoops. Okay, that seems all right. 60% aligned. Yeah, 60% aligned. Sure, 2 people are pretty aligned. That seems all right to me. Okay, let's see, where is this whole calculation of where we say high Alignment label class. Alignment category. Where are these? Will it just explain this to me? Ooh. In application helper. Oh yeah. All right, so yeah, let's make these a range configurable range, because I'm not really I don't feel. Let's make the alignment categories and labels configurable so that they are ready to be deployed to production and that they're dynamically configurable. All right, so that's awesome. So it did try and do some dynamic configuration here, which I think is dope. The way I got it to really know about how to do things with prefab was using a prefab project here. So this is Command Shift I, and you can describe this is how we do things. We use dynamic configuration, prefab get, and these sorts of things if prefab enabled. So that's great. The only thing I'm not quite, that wasn't what I expected it to do. Alignment categories. I'm not sure what it wants these things to be. Oh, and it put a whole default in here. I guess so. I was really more thinking that the cutoff here would be that we'd just have some numbers like 0.33. So let's ask for that. Let's ask for what we want, Jeff. All right, that's close, but instead, let's set just 3 prefab config, dynamic config things. One would be low alignment threshold, and one would be medium alignment threshold. So I'm expecting that the defaults there are 0.33 and 0.66, and then you can figure out the rest of the min-max here. Yeah, it has this whole data thing here. Oh yeah, all right. Alignment label classes. Alignment low threshold, default 33. Okay, and we can, all right, so that's good. And then let's, alignment low threshold, we can create these configs as a double of 0.3. We can create this one as a double. We don't actually need to get rid of it. It's perfectly fine to have the defaults in there, but I don't actually care for them being duplicated like that. Except all. Okay. All right, so we got a low threshold, a medium threshold. I like those. Things still work. These are medium. Yeah. And so you can see we used this is the prefab code plugin, so it works nicely here. We can go over to our configs, and we've got our thresholds set over here. That's pretty great. All right, that was pretty painless, and I think we look like we're in a pretty good spot here for this new feature, which honestly I had been blocked on getting this to work for a while. Overall, we built the core of this was this new feature called prefab alignment, and we should probably do, just for giggles, we should probably make sure that's fine. We've calculated alignment here and built this function. It built this function really that calculated a Kendall tau distance for us. We get the alignment, we have some logging, and I have a sort of basic version of this Kendall tau algorithm here. Really didn't do anything for any of this. Oh good, we got some debugging elements here. Ooh, let's see. Let's make sure that works. I don't think I've actually seen that. So if we run this, yeah, we aren't seeing that debugging logging, but if we go and set our development to, let's turn this to debug. are getting our ranking size and the Kendall Tau distant inversions 1 ranking size. Okay, cool. So we've got good debug logging happening as well. Overall, I don't know that I would have necessarily done it this way here. I don't love the alignment coming out as an error there. Oh, it's set this up. This is not real. This is not a... It just made this up. That doesn't exist, so we don't need that. It's factory bought Rails. Anyways, we're pretty good. I think we have some pretty decent tests, and we've got a cool feature that works. Gives us some group alignment on our thing. So I'm going to wrap it there. I think that was pretty effective. A couple of the cool things we saw there being the way that with Composer, you can create these projects and give it some examples of how you want to use your feature flag tool and how you want to use dynamic configuration. It did a pretty good job of, we can try one more of those just to show that as the helper. And we can say, make the alignment labels Yeah, I love it. I love it. Love it. And so then you can quickly go in here and create a string, alt low. I really think that is great. And we'll call this a string. Oops. And we're going to create another string here. Medium alignment. You can see that's dynamically configured there, and so we've got our new configs for reload you. There we go. Medium alignment. Alignment. That's how we do it. Okay. There we go. Dynamic configuration. So that's pretty cool too. And really, this just feels like the future. I think having more and more control over how these things get released and being able to really easily wrap things in feature flags feels really good. Again, we can see what these settings are and change them right from our editor. I like that. But that's pretty good. We got our dynamic labels. Looks good. All right, I'm gonna ship it.